Alright, it's probably like take 110. So, what is going on, guys? Skotadi here with a brand new video. And today's video is going to be a very different video than anything I've posted about in the past. But before I even get into the topic of discussion, I just want to kind of explain where I've been for the past 10, 20, how long has it been? A year now? It's been a fat minute, right? And I didn't mean to ghost you guys. I didn't mean to leave anybody in the dust like that. I really didn't have any intention of leaving that channel like that either. My life took its own direction. I've been about 8 months into my own spiritual journey, which I am beyond grateful for. And I will be making a separate video speaking on myself, my life, who I am, so you guys can connect to me on a deeper level, get to know me better, so I can just create a little relationship with you guys, you know what I mean? I want to build a little community here and like take this channel into more of a different direction, if that makes sense. So that's the main goal. So again, I wanted to give you guys a big warm thank you and a welcome to this channel and the direction it's taking. I love you guys so much, and I want to send some positive energy and gratitude through the screen to you guys for absolutely everything. You guys contribute to a huge part of my life for the past 5 years, and honestly put me in the direction where I am right now, and I couldn't be more grateful. So I want you guys to enjoy the video. Sit back, relax.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
So today's video is going to be speaking on some very different things that it's a controversial topic for some. If you resonate with these things in the video, I'm happy, I'm beyond grateful. There's certain things I might be saying that might not completely make sense to you, and that's okay as well. It's all part of a journey, it's all part of the process, and it's fine. So today's video is going to be a very different video than things I've spoken about, as I said. So to get into the discussion, it's to be speaking about this world in a more of a spiritual sense, like I said. So right now, if you guys realize, there's a lot of hectic things going on, and that's all for reasoning. Everything that's happening is not coincidence. Nothing is coincidence. And I want you guys to realize the power of yourself as a human being sitting here behind the screen. You guys didn't just click on this video for no reason. You guys weren't just brought to this video for no reason. You're here for a reason. You're listening to me for a reason. I know it sounds crazy. Some of you might literally be here and not completely understand what I'm saying right in the now. Maybe in the future it might resonate with you. Who knows? But all I'm saying is I want you guys to realize power that you guys have as a human being. I want you guys to realize that they want you to be at the low vibrations. I'm going to speak on these things more in the video. So we're living in a matrix. We're living in an energy war, if you guys want to say, okay? And why I say this is because we're brainwashed. We're dumbed down. We were stripped from our psychic powers, straight up. We were stripped from our power as a human being. Okay? And what I mean by this is, I mean that you as a human, as a soul, you guys are so much more than you guys believe you guys are. Your soul is infinite. You're a vessel of pure knowledge and love and light. You have the same knowledge all of us do, because we're a collective, and that's what I want to make you guys understand with this video. So basically, the way I'm going to explain this in the best terms is I'm more of a visual explainer, right? So I want to explain vibrations and energies. So to sum it all up, to make you guys on the same page as me, we're all made up of energy. Everything is, okay? So you can look at the scientific part of it too, so this ties into that too as well. Science says that we're made up of 99.9% energy, right? That means that we're 0.001% matter or 0.001. I don't remember the exact number, one of those two, made of matter, right? So that means we're only 0.001% physical. We can only see 3% of the energies that are emitted around us. That means 97% of the things that are going on around us, we can't even see with our eyes, okay? So there's laws to the universe, it's the way things work, okay? There's a manifesting, there's energies, and understanding how energies work, and I'll be getting that in the video. But now imagine this, okay? You naturally have a vibration to you. The higher vibration, the more connected you are to your higher self. Now imagine this is dimensions. We're living in the third dimension, 3D world, right? And now everything's a consciousness level. So we're a collective coming from a higher dimension, here to embody this physical vehicle, but there's way more than this. You're not made here to just embody this vehicle, live your life, and then die. That's not at all what you guys are made here for. And when you came down from these higher dimensions, you needed something to protect you, right? So you needed that ego that you were given to as a tool when you came from that higher frequencies or higher dimensions down to this 3D world in order to protect yourself, straight up, to protect yourself from the issues, conflicts, and things like this. Because if you are 100% pure love and light and the most authentic version of you in this 3D world, you have to understand that it'd be wild, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense. You need something to protect you in these lower consciousness levels. But now, they want you to embody this ego so much, which is the most fake version of you. That's the most disconnected version of you. The intuitions, you, literally, your authentic self speaking to you and guiding you through this life, like as if Mario was in a video game, okay? So now imagine Mario in a video game. He's running across the screen like this, right? And if you embodied Mario's player in the game, and you were playing Mario in a first-person game, as if it went from a third person to first person, right? You wouldn't see that shell behind you about to come and wipe you clean from the ass. You know what I'm trying to say? But from that higher perspective, that now you take a step back, and you can see everything on the screen. That's like the player playing the game is your intuition playing in this game. You get what I'm saying? So everything is happening for reasoning. Every hard time contributes to your existence here is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to get into it a little more, but aside from that, just understand that your intuition is going to guide you through this life. Just like what a guy told Mario to jump. If Mario would have listened and not embodied that vehicle so hard and not seen behind them. Now raise your vibration and see things from a higher consciousness point, see it from a higher perspective. I mean, you understand? Get what I'm saying? So being at the lowest vibrations of fear, angry, guilt, jealousy, all these things, right? So which most of us believe, because you should see the things that we're distracted with. With the everything's one big connection. I'm trying to make these out for you guys. So you guys, we're living in like literally a puppet in a circus, straight up. You have the puppets as the Illuminati puppets keeping you distracted. So these people sell their souls in order for money and fame, right? In return, they didn't realize they sold their soul and they have half their consciousness. These people are suffering. These people are having a hard time. That's why a lot of them go crazy and they lose their shit. But then the mainstream media now is the ones who can clown them. Or when they die and shit like that, you guys aren't even understanding as to why. Anyways, I don't know if I can speak too much on these things, but like basically this, I'm gonna sum everything up and then go into more depth. So Illuminati puppets, they're there to distract you. They're there to feed you bullshit. They're there to wire your subconscious mind with all these stupid things and keep you distracted from the truth. Once again, they're also all the music is also played at 440 hertz, which I want you guys to realize. So if we're all made up of energies, and also you guys already know we're made up of water. Put a bowl of water on top of a speaker and let it dance, okay? Look at the difference between frequencies. Aside from that, just look at everything's energy. And you guys heard about frequency healing, singing bowls and things like that. These are ancient ways of healing, which all the ancient medicine is completely out of the picture now. Every root that was placed on Earth, Mother Nature gave us everything we need to survive here, from every single root to every nutrient we need, all protein sources, everything like this. But we as human beings, obviously because of the system we live in and everything being reversed, because we live in an evil reversed world. Like, I'm going to get more into it, but they're trying to create oneness through a whole different concept. Not oneness as a collective coming from the higher dimensions, oneness as a collective with this chip in our arm, which is going to be implemented soon. So I want you guys to see the connections and how it's flipped and how it's reversed. Because my last video, some of you guys were like, oh, we did a little crazy. Some of you guys were really resonating with this stuff. I saw some nice paragraphs. The video did get taken down, as I said, so I didn't get to see everything completely or read every single comment or even reply to all you guys. So if there's any topics I speak on that you guys want me to speak on in more depth, please be sure to comment down below. But back to the video, as I was saying, so we're distracted with these Illuminati puppets. We're distracted through the news, the fake news. I know it sounds crazy, you guys. Look up the fake news. Look up, like, there was murder cases going on. There was school shootings that weren't even real. There was people being like during the Black Lives Matter movement to keep you guys angry. So I'm going to be speaking about this thing. As I said, vibrations, they want to keep that low, right? So the Black Lives Matter movement, when that was going on, they wanted you guys rioting. They were placing those bricks around. Some of you guys saw those of the forklifts, the pictures of the forklifts placing the bricks down. They wanted you guys rioting. You want you guys mad. Now think about all these things. Think about the mainstream media connecting with the news, connecting with everything. Everything's one big connection. The phone you use, the phone that you search absolutely everything on, this thing right here. This thing is connected with the search engine you use on it, right? Think about the search engine, the Google, the Bings, the Yahoos, all these things. Now think about who runs these, the software you use. Think about the fact that you are searching everything on the surface web. The surface web being only having 1% of the actual content that's on the internet. It goes darker, it goes deeper than that. It goes to the dark web, it goes to the deep web, and then all the way down to the Marianas Trench, which is one of the first things I actually personally got into when I got into spirituality, like, well, not even spirituality, into conspiracy theories, like the mainstream media likes to label us. Because obviously they want to keep us categorized and almost as a clown. You know what I'm trying to say? They want to keep us in a corner. But aside from that, it was one of the first conspiracy theories I got into, because you had to go tie it to quantum computers, and that there's the answers to humanity on these things. And anyways, it's a whole different like concept, topic, and everything like that. It's not really what I'm getting into. It was just one of the things that first sparked my interest as a kid. You know what I mean? So just to get you guys to understand, there's depths to these things, just like there's depths to this life, and the surface web having a select amount of things that are actually allowed to be posted on these websites. You know what I'm trying to say? So everything's monitored, everything's tracked. You won't be seeing everything I'm speaking on completely as a whole. A lot of this stuff's gonna come from within too, but you can find tons online. Right now I'm gonna shout out some YouTubers in this portion of the video. So Foster eBay, Spiritual Soul. There's so many great. I want to put up a little list because I don't want to leave anybody out. But there's so many amazing YouTubers out there that can help you guys start your spiritual journey if that's what you guys want to do. If this resonates with you, nothing's forced, and I'm not trying to implement anything onto you guys in any kind of way. I'm just trying to make you guys see the connections. Okay, so as I said, it's like a circus show. So the Illuminati puppets and all these things, right? They want you as disconnected, and as I said, they want us on like a oneness, but not on a oneness in terms of collective consciousness from that higher dimension, because everything's a consciousness level. Listen to J. Cole. I know heaven is a mindset. I've been a couple times. Listen to Changes by J. Cole. Like I know, obviously, I'm not saying always listen to music, but there's so many signs in music, especially with a lot of, like, you can see the games unfolding with some of these rappers, how they went. But I'm not into any of that shit. I'm not saying go listen to rappers. It's all distractions. Do not go and start diving your head into something that doesn't matter. But as I was saying, your vibration is rising right now. I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. It matters, and there's gonna be some symptoms you might be feeling. You guys might be feeling a lot of things right now, from like 5D ascension symptoms. So why I mean 5D ascension is everything is happening right now for reasoning, okay? And the split is gonna happen. So some of you guys are into religion, right? So if you guys have read your Bible, if you guys have read the Bible, I'm into spirituality. As I said, I'm not into religion. But if you guys read the Bible, it's even written in the Bible. It's right in front of you. It's even talking about the apocalypse, everything that's going on. Get that chip in your arm. It's pre-written. This is already pre-written. So I'm using the Bible as a reference because it's already pre-written. So you guys need proof. You know what I'm trying to say? If you get the chip in your arm, or I think it says in your hand, in your wrist, or on your forehead or back of the neck. I don't know. As I said, I'm not into religion like that. Then it's the mark of the beast. Now check out what's going on in the world right now. Right now, there's so many things going on naturally. Where the sun doesn't shine, natural disasters will take place and occur. That's why there's so many crazy things going on. The lower the vibrations and frequencies letting it out, the more Mother Nature's going to strike back. It's the duality of things. It's like a war, as I said. It's a silent war. There's a silent war going on right now between us, the people, and those, I don't want to say it like that, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but us, the people, and those people sitting on top of the pyramid. I'm going to say it like that. The real crimes and the real fucked up things happen up there. The real shit. I don't know what I can speak on, what I can't. I'm just going to leave at that. The real crazy shit happens on the top of the pyramid. You guys don't realize how much crazy shit goes on right under our noses. If this resonates with you, raise your vibrations. You might be feeling some headaches. You might be feeling some third eye pressure. You might recently be feeling like vivid dreams and memories and very vivid, and during your day, a random memory pops up. Or while you're sleeping, a very, very vivid dream. Almost like a lucid dream. You're starting to remember all your dreams, and on top of it all, people from your past are coming back. So old friends, old co-workers, just familiar faces that really on a high level, you're seeing these people frequently, you know what I mean? It's just like, wow, okay, I remember her, I remember him, I remember him. This is happening at a faster rate as time passes. There's so many things. I'm gonna pop up a list on screen. There's so many different things you guys may be feeling right now, and it's all normal. It's all part of the ascension symptoms. Literally, the vibration is rising of the earth, and you contribute to that. You might be having aching and growing pains. Your body might hurt more than ever, but that's okay. Don't let that shit get to you. Don't let it stop you. Continue your meditating. Continue to raise your vibrations. Meditating is becoming the most authentic version of you, which is just the awareness. Think about it. When you were born, you were given the awareness. Well, you weren't given. When you were born, you were just the pure awareness. You were a baby just brand new into this world, right? The only thing that stuck with you throughout this whole life that you've been with is that awareness. Is that everlasting peace that surrounds you. Stay quiet right now. You hear that? That's always been with you. It's always a part of you. You are the awareness. You are just embodying this vehicle as an experience here. You don't have to identify with the emotions, the feelings, the sadness, the thoughts, any of these things. Because it's not a part of you. It's a part of this experience. I want you guys to realize the self-love that you guys should be radiating. Because they want you to chase these unrealistic beauty standards, and unrealistic all these crazy things as well. Don't chase nothing. Be happy to be you. Be grateful to be you. You're amazing. You're loved. You're beautiful. I'm telling you this right now. This is coming from me. And I'm already making other videos speaking on certain things if you guys would like to hear it. My own journey, as I said. But I'm not doing this for pity party, nothing. My past all happened for a reason, for me to see it right here, right now, to make this video and speak to you guys. But coming from me, trust me, I grew up with very, very overweight as a kid. I was extremely overweight as a kid. And then when I started high school, I went down from over 200 pounds down to 80 pounds, 83 pounds at 5'10" when I was in 8th grade. Do you know how when you're 14 years old, you know how that feels? That shit's wild. But during that whole phase, during that whole time, I really truly believe I survived because my vibration was at a high. Throughout my entire life, I was always happy just to be with people. I was very sensitive to their energy, so it's something called empathy. So I'm going to say this real fast. So if anything resonates with you, if you feel like when you're around other people, they drain your energy, you can really drain your energy. When you're in crowds of really big groups, you might get scrambled in your head and it might cause you anxiety, kind of random issues like this. When you get back home from all these things, you just flop right into bed. That's empathy. You're sensitive to others' energies that affects your own energy. Protect your energy. There's multiple different things. There's indigo children, there's crystal children, there's light workers, there's star seeds, there's multiple different kinds. These beings came from different dimensions which embodied this human vehicle to make a change here, rather it be to raise the vibration, just to be a good person. Just, I'm not saying your sole purpose needs to be to stand in front of a screen and speak to a million people. That's not the sole purpose for you. It may be to wake up your mom, you know what I'm trying to say? But everyone has a sole purpose and everyone has powers. And what I speak of is your third eye, okay? I'm going to be speaking on your third eye now. They've calcified this third eye over so many years. They wanted you to be dumbed down. As I said, they want your vibration at the lowest it possibly can because they can keep you manipulated there. If your vibration is at a low state, then you guys probably had experience like this where you guys have been depressed in the past, where you're depressed over something so stupid, right? Maybe like, even if it's not stupid, just in general, you guys are depressed and you get out of the depression. When you look back, right, you look back in time for a second, you're like, at this new perspective on life because you're out of that situation, your vibration rise, so you broke out of that. You get what I'm saying? So now you can see it from a higher perspective. You can see everything. You're like, how was I there? Like, how did I? That's like that was a getaway. Why did I do that? Like, why did I do this? Why this? Why that? Right? That's because now you're at a higher vibration. You can see things for what they truly are. Unlock your consciousness. Unlock your psychic powers. Balance out your chakras. I'll speak about the chakra system in a second. But I'm just trying to really preach this for like. It's no joke. You guys are really made from vibrate. You guys are really made from energy, and this raising your vibration rate will get you connected to your higher self. This third eye, as I said, they calcified through fluoride in our water, GMO foods, the poison, everything we use in our body is poison. Shampoo, all these things is just poison. The chemtrails in the sky, they want to keep the sun blocked. You've seen in the summertime, especially in the summertime, where the chemtrails are going directly over the sun. They want the sun blocked. As I said, where sun doesn't shine, the natural disasters are going to occur, right? They want to block the sun. And also on top of it, the sun is a vessel of light. If you guys look back at any ancient Egyptian history and any ancient Egyptian days, you would see the pineal gland as a huge symbol in a lot of ancient history and in general. Like, you'll see that pineal gland. Buddha. The pineal gland is literally the seat of the soul. It's your intuitive thinking. You have 7 chakras in your body, and when you can align these 7 chakras, you're balanced. You're connected. It's like an instant connectivity to the divine. That's why when you meditate, you sit up straight, you have your 7 chakras aligned, vertebrae stacked, and all these things. It's an instant connectivity to the divine. But what I mean by divine is literally like you have a divine team of angels, spirit guides, and everything around you. But this is, as I said, my belief. This is what I believe in truly, because there's synchronizations that may occur. You might see repeating number sequences a lot. 333, 444, 555. You might be seeing these things, or 55, 22, 33, 4444. The more you see, the more amplified the number is. They're not just coincidences, you're seeing these things all the time either. When you get more connected to the divine, your angels will communicate with you through numbers. And that's how it works. They're not going to be able to show themselves in this exact realm right here, but they might show up through dreams. They might show up in your meditation. They might visit and you might feel their energies around you. I know it sounds crazy, but this is really what it is, you guys. Like, but now I'm taking too many steps into something else. But back to what I'm saying. Your pineal gland is where the seat of the soul sits. They calcified it. They made it go from a nice sized pineal gland to a little pea. And what is that? It's the seat of the soul, as I just said. It's where you're gonna actually have your intuition, your soul purpose, Raise those vibrations, guys. Break out of these thought patterns. There's distractions all around. There's always gonna be distractions. There's gonna be distractions, especially with the future to come. You guys have known about, like, right now with that whole election shit. That's just a big distraction. That shit is a huge distraction. No matter what happens at the end of this whole thing, whoever got elected still needs to push that vaccine. It's still part of the agenda. The agenda is going to unfold how it wants to, no matter what. No matter who's elected or what is placed. It's all a distraction to keep you guys actively going in this puppet show that we're playing, in this circus show we're in. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And you think that Trump right now, he's saying that his tweets are getting deleted and that the ballot was rigged. If that was really the case, do you think that he'd be exposing that, or would he be exposing the actual crazy shit that he had to do? The real crimes that sit on top of this pyramid I speak of. Now, I'm not going to go into too much depth, but like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Do your research on these things. The real crimes sit on the top. Now, back to what I was saying about Trump. A year ago, Trump was all for keeping the civilians with their guns. They didn't want. He was against the gun laws, and everyone was loving that. All the Trump supporters were so grateful for all this. So now, a year later, think about it. While Biden was still the whole election was going on, but when Biden surpassed, I'm a Canadian, by the way. I don't even know much about the American government. While Biden surpassed, right? You already saw naturally. This is what I just see. Aside from getting your head in a blender of shit, just from the outside point of view, you see everyone already standing outside with guns, strapped up on the street, ready to go. Yo, now think about it. A few months ago, think about all the other protests in general. All the protests didn't have weapons. How bad they still got though, right? Protests where the civilians didn't have weapons, but there's just so many people that they can't keep this in control, right? There's been so many protests in the past. Now think about it. Now that there's people, Trump supporters, who actually have guns on them, what do you guys think is coming? Another protest or a civil war? You get what I'm saying? You guys find these answers from within, like as well as let's look without. Things have been unfolding exactly to the T. I've been preaching a lot of things on my socials, so go on there. But like, as I said, everything's unfolding exactly as it's supposed to be. Just sit on top, watch the show go on, and sit back, relax, raise your vibrations, and protect it. You don't need to stay with all these people who don't feel you. You don't gotta force nothing. Be authentic to you. That's all that really matters. Literally, as I said before, like, be yourself, be you, be happy. You don't have to chill with no one. You don't even have to have friends. Protect your energy. Make yourself literally happy. Find self-love, because that's all that actually matters. Radiate whatever you want to radiate, and whatever you radiate will attract right back. Look at how a spot, like, I'm not going to speak on other things, like how you connect to a tree now. So I'm going to speak on how you guys connect, right? So look how you connect to a tree. When you look at a tree, you can see without the leaves and everything, it looks like a human nervous system. Now when you look at the tree trunk, and when it's cut, right, you can see literally you can see the fingerprint of a human being right on the tree. Now look at the root of the tree, the root chakra. As I told you, we have the 7 chakras in our body. So we have the crown chakras, we have our third eye chakra, our throat chakra, our heart chakra. It goes down, it goes to our solar plexus, our sacral, and then all the way down to our root. And we have multiple that pass our body. These chakras, once you can get them balanced, as I said, it's a connectivity. When you balance your chakras, you are balanced. Your chakras can be overactive or underactive. If you have an overactive throat chakra, you might be talking a lot of shit. I don't know, there's different ways of everything working. Underactive, you might be really self-conscious, held back, you might be able to speak your truth. Same with the third eye. Overactive third eye, you might even be spilling out vital energy from your third eye. You guys don't realize, you guys can't see with your third eye, with your eyes. As I said, 3% of energy is what's seen, but you might be spilling out third. Like, just as I said, meditating, you get to connect and align these chakras, all based off intention. Everything's free will. So back to the whole how you connect, right? Now look about it. Now think about this. Now look at the Milky Way galaxy. It's literally a spiral. Now the spiral, you guys seen the spiral of life? You guys see the tree of life, okay? Now the spiral symbol, it's in everything. The back of my fucking scalp right now has a spiral. You guys, I just got a haircut too. It's funny how the video turned out. I ended up recording a video yesterday for the first face reveal. I looked dusty. Now I finally got a nice fresh cut. You guys get to see the video. But basically, there's a spiral on the back of your head. There's a spiral in everything. It's symbolism everywhere. Decode, literally. Now look, that spiral, drop a little water inside of water. Watch the spirals. Look at the trees, the outside of the trees with the spiral inside the tree. Look at a shell. I'm gonna pop some things on the screen. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. As I said, it's part of you. Inside your fingerprint, it starts off with the spiral. Literally, like, that's how energy flows. Energy's gonna come right back. Whatever you're outputting, whatever you're letting off into this universe is gonna be brought right back to you. There's different things. There's moon gazing, there's sun gazing, there's all these different things I can speak on different videos on how they work. The feminine energies from the feminine energies from the moon and the masculine from the sun, how they work, the difference between feminine and masculine energy, balancing out your yin and yang. These things all matter, but these are all different concepts. These are all different depths of it. Right now, the general concept I want you guys to understand is this is all a clown show, a puppet show that you guys are going to distract you. The fake news. Imagine if you're able to control the news, NASA, everything that goes on. So the news, the media, NASA, the rappers, the mainstream media with the singing, the dancing, the artists, all these things, right? Remember, imagine you're able to control this whole puppet show going on and take anything you want out of this and run with it. It'd be crazy. You'd be able to do whatever you wanted. You'd be able to set up this life for whatever you wanted. Now imagine these lower dimensions. As I said, this is the belief I'm going to get into. These lower dimensions being the 3D consciousness we're living in. We're embodying this vehicle in the 3D consciousness, right? These lower dimensional beings, so some of you guys have heard about reptilians, some of you guys have heard about these things before. The reason I said the reptilian beings, shapeshifters, conspiracy theory you guys have heard really ties in. It ties into a lot of things, and you guys can see it in a lot of history too as well. So you guys have heard about ancient history about giants and all these things. It's all I can tie it all into different videos, and I'll speak on those things. But the reptilian beings that come from these lower dimensions they're very intelligent soulless beings that come from a different realm. They can visit you in your dreams. They can speak to you through your dreams. They can try to manipulate through your dreams. Everything is free will. Everything can be taken from your free. Like, that's what I mean. Like, when you sell your soul, it's all based off free will. You sold your soul, you got this in return. It's all free will, for free will, and they want this from you. And in this life we live in, you guys don't realize we have no free will. You have free will inside of this shoebox, but not anything outside of it. When you think outside the box, you're instantly clowned. Look at Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey spoke about the Illuminati, so he went on Jimmy Fallon and he started speaking. He just went out there. Straight up went out there saying urinate, and then started going off about the Illuminati, right? Look at that. A few weeks later, his girlfriend dies. Guess what? Now he's living in the forest. It's all tied. It's bloodline. It's tied right in. You sold your soul and you gave up everything with it. There's a lot to come with the future of this whole pandemic. Before I was talking on something that I didn't get to finish. They want to create oneness without actually creating a oneness through a consciousness. They want us all divided through oneness, if that makes sense. So they want us divided. They want you arguing. They want you fighting. They want you upset. They want you protesting. As I said with the Black Lives Matter movement, they wanted you guys protesting. They put those bricks down. They want you guys divided. Look at sports and how sports actually is. Sports is a huge distraction. As much as most of you guys like it, I'm not saying like you guys can get these deeper depths when you think a little harder. I'm not saying that how is sports a distraction. Like, it all ties into one. So I can make deeper videos, as I said. Sports is a distraction, music is a distraction, the mainstream media is a distraction, news is a distraction. News is fake. Half the time news is bullshit. It's a distraction to keep you guys in those vibrations. They want to feed you these low vibrational things to keep you enslaved. Is how it works. And pre-programming is the thing. They put things in movies right in front of your faces, just so you guys can see it, but not be able to believe it. You saw it in a movie. Programming your subconscious mind with all these stupid things you guys hear and all these songs you listen to, plugging your head all day. You're programming your subconscious mind to think all these thoughts all day long that you're not even realize you're thinking, because your surface thoughts are, your surface thoughts, and your subconscious is going and going and going. You're not realizing all that energy you're flowing out of you, that's through your subconscious mind, that you're projecting right out of you, is being flowed right back into your life. If you can raise your vibrations, you can attract the abundance of anything you got. You guys can manifest your dream lives. This whole existence here is a manifestation of your own reality. You guys have manifested the existence on this earth. You guys have to understand that. So if you guys can understand the concept that you guys are literally a creator, and you guys are a co-creator to this life, and you can manifest your dream desires, your life, whatever you guys want. Raise your vibrations by getting in tune. I'll explain how you can raise your vibrations. You can raise your vibrations in so many different ways. Literally, just fill the soul. Be true and authentic to you. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Work out. Get in the sun. Get in nature. Get back home. Drink your water. As I said, they put fluoride in their water to calcify the pineal gland, so get some alkaline water. Get on an alkaline diet. You know what I mean? These kind of things can really contribute to your own self. And as I said, the vibration is rising right now. You can use multiple different things. Like right now, as I'm speaking about this video, I was having a hard time personally. So I'm gonna speak on me. I was having a hard time personally making this video. I wanted to do it for a few months, right? So right now, I have 2 of these beautiful crystals that I keep on me. So I have a bunch of my crystals up there. I can show you guys if you want. I'll put some slides on the video if anything. So right now, I have some sunstone, as you guys can see, and I got some agate. These crystals right now are helping me boost my self-esteem, my confidence, my courage to speak out here like this. I know it sounds crazy, but they really, really work. I'm telling you, the energies that these crystals give off, there's different crystals that do different things. You can put crystals on top of your, on your chakra energy centers. So as I said, they come out like a cone. When you meditate, you can put them, like, let's say you're laying down in a straight line, you can put them on your chakras. You know what I mean? It's just crystals. And you can cleanse these crystals. You treat these crystals with respect, because these crystals are just there to help you. They will carry stagnant energy over time. You just cleanse them again, bring them back to earth. They'll help aid you in meditations. They'll help you get into a deeper meditations. Different crystals do different things. So let's say like amethyst. It'll help you connect with more of your intuitive ways of thinking. Help you connect to the divine. Bring in more vivid dreaming if you sleep with amethyst. Things like this, you know what I mean? They will aid you. They will guide you. As a human being, you have so much more power, as I said. You can astral project. Astral projection is being able to leave your body. Being able to leave the body through meditation, through meditation or through sleep, depending on if you can master it. It's literally leaving the body in this physical body in the present time. Be able to see things that's going on around you without actually being in this physical state, in the astral plane. It's crazy, huh? But it's real. Look up it. Go on the CIA website. Do me a favor. Go on the CIA website and look up astral projection CIA. You'll find the CIA file, and that was supposed to be released, if I'm not mistaken, this one is in 2011. It was supposed to be released in 2011, or no, sorry, 2003, something like that. I'm mixing up some 2 files. I may be mixing up the dates. But go search it for yourself. They even speak about everything's energy. They even speak about how astral projection is a real thing. It's in front of us, right there. Now do me a favor. As I was saying, everything's connected. The phones, everything we search on is connected. Every single thing. Now, as I was saying, most of us know we get listened through our phones. Everyone kind of knows that. That's not a conspiracy theory. Everyone knows we get listened to through our phones. You know what I'm saying? So, imagine this. So, do me a favor. Go on your phone real fast. And now go and search something up for me. Search up nsa.gov. So the government official website for the National Security Agency. It's a locked website. That's literally, it's the government official website. You know what I mean? It's locked. Now that's where they trace you. They track all your shit. They listen to you through all these things, right? Now imagine if you searched up Illuminati.com backwards. What do you think you guys are gonna find? Guess what? The NSA website. It's gonna direct you right to the same exact government official locked website. Put the tabs next to each other. The exact same website, exact same link and everything. Disgusting, huh? But it's right in front of our faces, under our noses. As I said, pre-programming is right there in movies, in shows, and everything. They want you distracted as possible. They don't want you staying in the line path of it. You can figure this out yourself. But your psychic powers, your abilities are all there. Everybody has them. You have the pineal gland. That's all you guys need to know about. So I'm getting a phone call. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video for now. I'll go into more depths about other things in different videos, but just kind of this video was just to spread the awareness. I want you guys to just raise your vibration. As I said, the 5D Ascension is happening right now, so I didn't speak about it before that much. To wrap up the video, I want to explain the 5D Ascension being the new world, being heaven on earth, the age of Aquarius. So some different beliefs call for different things. So in Christianity, Jesus is returning right now and picking up his people, right? The whole general concept of it is you contribute to this earth, the vibration is rising, and you're going to feel the symptoms of it, whether you want it or not. Don't let these distractions affect you. Put your energy into things that matter. Put your energy into yourself, bettering yourself. Every day is a fresh page, and stop being a victim to your circumstances. This life is yours. Create the one you want. Sometimes things might get rough, but just trust me, things will get better. There's always a slope. It's going to come right back up. The hardest times will just be the best benefits at the end of it. Don't worry. You guys are safe. You guys are protected. You guys are loved. You guys are okay. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys got something out of this video, and I hope it kind of opened up a window for some of you. As I said, this is my beliefs, and I do not want to get, I don't want to create any kind of controversy, debate, or anything like this in the comments. It's really just something I'm trying to put out there for you guys. So if you guys take this and run with it, I'm more than grateful. I'll be making more videos talking about these topics. I really enjoy doing so. Leave a comment down below what you guys would like me to speak on more in depth or next, because there's a lot of topics that I didn't get to cover.